guys that you're even here, and it's time for some more Tavern Keeper. Okay, so 5 new things to collect. Oh, there. The mixed blessing fish that rain from the sky. Okay. I'm glad we're not adventurers. Seems so boring. Walk, stab, loot, bleh. Ah. Casey was fired from the Red Bow for burning down, making an ally of the richest clan would... Okay. Barrel storage for the true barrel enthusiast. Fetch me a drink. None of the comments well. Express delivery. Cheers. Alright. Okay, so... Continue. Let's continue on and see what kind of customers we're going to get, in this episode. Okay. Ooh, customer! Alright. Just as everybody was getting ready to place the food in there. So... Storage. Storeroom. Oh, storeroom. So those barrel things that they showed at the beginning of the episode, I was kind of hoping that I would get those. Just have them and store the food in here that way. That will store the alcoholic drinks that way. Turns into dust in 2.8 days. So that means I really should limit how much alcohol I purchase. Because, these things only have a certain shelf life.
Our food. Good news, a letter from the guild. Do you think they said anything about me?
The guild has received word your kitchen is up and running. You've succeeded in all your technical milestones. All that remains is to pass the oral general knowledge exam and pay your guild dues. These dues are a one-time membership fee. I asked Hops to review your accounts, and she assures you are nearly have enough to cover it. I'll give you some time to gather. Oh, okay.
It took some doing, but you have all the balls in the air now. It's simply a matter of juggling them from here out.
so which stuff has been going the fastest? Part of me feels the way things have been going. I think oh right, that guy never sleeps. I feel that it would be better if I don't buy the more expensive stuff. Because nobody seems to buy that. I feel it would be a lot better if I... Ooh, a merchant. Alright. Hi. Okay, so... save some money and not buy that. Let's get a couple of those, common rat. People have been buying them, so... There. There we go. And the common rat stuff can easily go onto the shelves because I have all those shelves to, you know, store them. Although I should really stop and not get more, you know, stuff this time, next time around, because of how much stuff I have on the shelves. Okay, so this is almost gone. That means that is a
You've
waste of
proven
money.
your worth to the guild. Better keep enough gold on hand to pay your dues when Dorothy arrives.
So, okay, so when does Dorothy return? Ooh, a gift box. Cheap brews. Okay. And cooking pans. Cheers. Alright. Okay, so tap room. Tap room. No, wait. Kitchen. I thought... Okay, so they are technically decorative. There we go. Put one down. There we go. Hang on. I better get rid of the wall so I can see. There we go. Storage shelf. Ooh. It's too bad I can't put that a little bit higher. Just, I guess it's more so that they can easily reach the stuff. Okay, so turn that off. So what level of oops. So at what level is the so at what level is my thing at if it should have a rank of, you know, 1 star on this. Ooh. Wanted posters. Posted from the river bottom to Merriman call for the arrest of a prolific con artist known as the identity thief, grift, forgery, and tax fraud. I have never liked those type of people. I mean, yes, they do try and make as much money as possible, but when it comes to earning money, they just do whatever it takes to say, hey, this is my fake ID, let's make it look as real as possible and everything. Those people are just evil. As no one knows the name of or parents of the fraudster, authorities just drew a variety of fictitious purchase on the posters in hopes that one might be right by accident.
Here, boss, I think we've got some new applicants.
Oh, okay. Daily wage,
Pah!
dog's body. Take care of the storing of goods, loading tasks, performing... Oh, okay. So what is unskilled worker and stress lethargy? Oh, okay, so stress drinker or skilled worker. Stress eater. So what is stress? Okay, no, I am not. I am not getting a stress berserker. Should I? I do have the bed for him. Ooh, hey.
A beggar rambles in. Surprisingly, he approaches Cuthbert. You watch as Cuthbert pats his hips where pockets would be, then tips his skull forward and claps it on the back. A pair of gold coins come tumbling out of his open jaw into the beggar's hand. Cuthbert watches him go, then turns his lidless stare to you. Decent sort, him. Do you think I may have been a beggar? You know, in me first go around. Sure wish I could remember sometimes.
Maybe I can help. Can you remember anything at all?
Well, I do have one vague memory about watching a town burn. There was gold heaped at my feet and humans were running all around shouting. Seems like an odd thing to do. He rubs his chin with the gentle scrape of bone on bone. Aside from that, it's pretty hazy. Bits and pieces like something heavy in my hands, someone begging for mercy, my cheek being itchy. All meaningless without context, you know?
Yeah. Let's see if he remembers.
I think it was something like... Cuthbert throws his arms in the air, waving them from side to side. Ah! I'm on fire! Ah!
That's all. Well, at least these two options are back. Can you recall what you were holding?
He hefts the mop in his hands, staring vacantly at it. Wood handle like this one? Yeah, that seems right. Heavier, though. Something with a metal head, like an axe or a spear or a shovel. He looks back up. Oh, maybe I was doing a bit of gardening.
I'm not sure. I don't want to jump to conclusions that you are a gardener, because there are many things that have a wooden handle and a piece of metal at the top of it. There are quite a few things that are like that.
You think so? Bless you, that was dead easy. I should have asked you for help ages ago. Cuthbert leans on his mop, his posture wistful. What a relief. I spent so long as a dungeon henchman. To tell the truth, it'd be a real nice change to think of myself in a more positive light. Could even get back to my old line of work one day. After you're dead and gone, of course.
All that gold and fire. You disrupted...
That's it. That explains why I'm such a people skeleton. Is that performer's ebullience. Maybe I can think of some more details. Put on a performance here in the tavern. Be good to get back to me living roots, so to speak. His skull is bobbing up and down enthusiastically as he returns to work with a vigour, and he's still musing to himself as you leave him to his tasks. Explains why there was so much stage blood everywhere. Should have thought of it myself.
Yeah, I am just going with that, just in case it really was just him, janitor, helping clean up after a play. I do not want to go any further than that. Okay. Okay, so... Hang on. Staff room. There. Just in case I ever do look at the hiring list and say, hey, this is a good person, let's hire them. I am really glad the three that the first two that I have stuck around this long.
Do you think trees buy drinks? No? We may be in some trouble here.
Oh, are you the person I'm waiting for?
Dorothy sweeps into the tavern with the
Oh,
same
it is
appraising
Dorothy.
air she displayed on her first visit. The amenities which meet her approval receive a nod so small as to be barely noticeable. You count 3. When she spots you, she graces you with one last tip of her head. Well, that's something. Sterling work. The tavern is coming along nicely. So nicely, in fact, that you must certainly have raised enough to pay your guild dues, as well as a repayment of the funds you were sent to build your kitchen.
Might I defer that payment? There's still more to do here. Maybe I'll
You
just...
hand over the gold in a single large sack. She juggles it in her hand briefly, listening to the sound, then nods. That will do. Consider your guild dues and debts paid in full. All that remains in the membership process is for you to pass the bar.
You did say that's a single payment thing, right? And not something I have to pay again in the future, right?
An astute question. The Tavern Keepers Guild has a very high bar. Literally. It's high enough for giants to drink at. We named the application test after it because we hide the exam binder on top where applicants can't reach it. She produces a notepad. I have selected 3 questions at random from that binder. Are you ready to begin?
Okay, sure.
Superb. It's all very simple, really. You will answer 3 questions about the nature of taverns and how they run. If you pass, you are granted membership. If you fail... Dorothy gives you a frown so severe you feel it singeing your eyelashes. Ogres will be unleashed on your tavern to destroy your business and life in general. Understood? Wonderful. Let us begin. Yes, marvelously efficient, ogres, and always the lowest bidders for the contract. It's a shame they usually forget to check if anyone is in the buildings they tear down. She flips a page on her notepad. Question 1. Something simple to start with. A tavern is no place for rogue children. They must be ruthlessly weeded from the premises. How do you tell a dwarf and a child wearing a fake beard apart?
Beard.
Good. As you have shrewdly
Recommendation.
observed, most children do not have beards and so are not well versed in their care. She marks your answer and flips to the next page. Moving on. Question 2. Which of the following services is not guild approved? Child catapulting, distribution of shrinking potions, or basilisk stabling?
Huh. I have no idea. Part of me wants to go with child.
Correct. The guild
Yeah.
frowns on war engine ownership. An invading army could commandeer it to siege somewhere or other, and your insurance premium would soar. She makes a tick on her notepad. Lastly, a question of jurisprudence. In the landmark case of Thorvak versus the Foggy Sailor, was the judge correct in voiding the plaintiff's privilege to adjudicate beverage consumption and declaring all patrons free to spend their coin as they see fit in recreational businesses?
Part of me feels like some of these questions are you're going to get it right anyways, but stuff like this, it's like, what?
Well said. By the book. And of course, the Guild Council certainly agrees, as their recorded statement shows. She slashes her quill across the sheet of paper. She jots down some numbers, then tears out the page, folds it crisply, and places it in an envelope. That concludes the exam portion of your application. She lights a candle and heats a blob of sealing wax, drips it onto the flap of the envelope, and presses it with her signet ring to emboss the guild sigil. You passed. You are a fully licensed member of the Tavern Keepers Guild. You're welcome to continue operating in this location, but I believe you are outgrowing your accommodations here. She turns to leave. Keep an eye on your mail. The Guild will be in touch about your next opportunity, potentially in another region entirely. Good luck, Tavern Keeper.
Ooh, okay. I was wondering how I would expand our little tavern here. I guess that's how you get a little more would get a little more room in here. Ooh. So now what?
As a member of a powerful guild, your future is all but assured. What new doors might this open? We'll soon see.
Ooh. Tavern Keeper, your application has been processed and approved. Enjoy your new legally permitted designation. Now that the pleasantries are out of the way, report immediately to Halflington. Your tavern in Riverbalm will be maintained by a guild-appropriate conservator. A time-sensitive business opportunity awaits your attention. It involves a festival, which our files describe as fun. Do not fail us. Oh, so...
As a registered member of the Tavern Keepers Guild, the world is your oyster. Or perhaps your growler? Either way, the verdant hills of Halflington beckon you to better climes. Your story is only just beginning.
So, that's the end of this? Let's go there. But, oh, that actually just brought me back to the loading screen. Oh well, let's get this out of the way. A new, nice and safe open flame. Paperwork. Okay, every gold heart carrot is lawful good or your money back. The Tavern Keepers Guild has a very high bar. Ooh. Okay, heroic swing. Residents of Heffington are known for their love of party, so... Okay. Oh, I was wondering how much longer I would go before ending the episode, so I'm gonna call it here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, if you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching. Until the next game, bye.